In the second video for today, we're going to talk about something else that is being brought back because they have nothing new in their back pocket. Now, today it has come out that Zach Braff, aka John Dorian from Scrubs, you know that TV show that started off on NBC, went to ABC where it completely died. John Dorian left. He went off and did his own thing. Well, he directed a couple of movies that were actually critically acclaimed, but not much of an acting career after that. Well, he's coming back to reprise his role as Dr. John Dorian in a new Scrubs thing with the original creator, Bill Lawrence. So let's go straight into this and see exactly what they have to share with us. This reboot from ABC, the production company that killed the franchise. Yeah, they're going back to ABC. The actor and director is set to reprise his role as JD. Here's my first thought. Okay, before we get into this article, I have to talk about something. You know, the way that Scrubs was set up is that they were going through med school. They were young, they were learning, they were learning the paces with all of that kind of stuff. So mishaps, flops, all kinds of stuff happened as they were learning and becoming better. Once they got older, they tried to phase them out. It was like, okay, now they're professors at medical school. Didn't really work that well because people loved the character so much. But after all of this time, how are you going to bring back the character of JD without making him a complete flop, without making him someone who just does pratfalls and all kinds of weird stuff all the time? He's supposed to be a seasoned veteran at this point. Now, they don't have answers for this, but this is the absolute first question that came to my mind, why he's coming back. Also, on the outside of that, I believe the reason he's coming back is because he just wants something to do, and it's hanging out with friends again, which is exactly what Bill Lawrence says at some point in this article. Braff will reprise his role from the 2001 to 2010 series as JD, the narrator and central character. Is not really the narrator, it's his inner monologue. But anyway, you're not gonna split hairs over that. ABC confirmed it was developing a Scrubs reboot in December, which I think I did talk about on another channel, with creator Bill Lawrence, and now Braff has signed on. We're going to do it. You guys know, Lawrence said during a Scrubs reunion panel at the ATX TV Festival in 2022, if you ever have an excuse to work with people you want to spend time with anyway, run to it. And I agree with that. But Bill Lawrence has also been extremely profitable with the things he's done. He did Cougar Town. That had like multiple seasons. It was pretty highly rated back at the time when TV was still relevant, at least not streaming TV, but actual TV. He's done that. He's also got Shrinking, Bad Monkey. Ted Lasso is returning. I never watched any of these shows, by the way, but apparently they've got, they have a pretty healthy audience. And also another upcoming HBO comedy with Steve Carell. Now, he's kind of been doing the same thing, just kind of getting work as he can get by. But WBTV agreed to carve out this in his deal, and he is allowed to work on Scrubs at 20th Century Fox. It's probably not even Fox anymore, whose predecessor, Touchstone TV, produced through the original. He won't be the showrunner. I did make a video about this because that just clicked something in my head. But it's all coming together now. Now, all of these names, Donald Faison, who played Turk, Sarah Chalk, who played Elliot, all of these guys are not necessarily coming back yet. They have not yet signed on. But this article, what it's doing really is just trying to name drop. Braff is the only one, the first member of the show's original cast to join. No one else has joined yet. We don't even know what the storylines would be. We don't know what it's about. But Braff and Bill Lawrence, the creator of the original series Scrubs, they've continued to work together through constant things. As Braff went off, is like, okay, I'm going to act less. I would rather write my own stories and direct my own stories. So he's been doing that. They still keep crossing paths. Obviously, they've kept in touch. Obviously, him and Donald Faison have also kept in touch. So I can assume if he doesn't sign on for the entire series, we will see Turk back. That's kind of like, he'll just do it as a favor for a friend at this point. There is absolutely no way that we won't see Turk in some form or fashion. Anyway, That's all we have to report on right now. But I just think I don't see a way that it can ever recapture what happened in the original Scrubs with the character storylines, with the reason why it was so funny, the reason why the mishaps happened so much is because they were young med students making their way up to the doctor position. They tried to have new blood in there with Dave Franco and that one hot girl, and it just didn't work. The magic was gone because everyone cared about these characters. These characters moved on to be more adult in their life. And new ones just didn't hit with fans. They didn't hit with watchers. I don't think bringing him back is a good move. I don't think any of this is a good move. But if they want to work together and if they want, I mean, if they have the money for it, it's just piss away money. That's fine. Great. I'll probably watch an episode or two. We'll just see how it goes. Because with Bill Lawrence, like there's a possibility that there's some like gold mine in there. He's got a very quirky sense of humor. It's also extremely topical and funny. So we'll see what happens. I'm not exactly excited about it, but it is good to see Zach Braff because I really do love the character of JD. Anyway, this is Malty from Mouth of Malty. Y'all have a great day, and we will see you soon. Bye bye.